Alright, hello once again, Jeff Scott from Jeff Teaches Programming, and even though you can't see it right now because it is still producing, where it says deleted video down there is number 80, and it's the part B, or the second part of our BMI console program. I was going to wait till tomorrow to do this, but I am going to do it now. So let's get back to here, and the reason I was getting an error, I've got to come back up to the top here, and I do have to add another variable here, and that's this. I want to add a person repository, so I'm able to use some of the stuff that's in there. So this person repository, now I should be able to come in here and do what I tried to do before, which was repository.add person. So that worked. All right. And then we wanted to say display person, which is down below, and pass in the person. Now, why isn't that working? It's because no, it should. There we go. All right, so I've got that done as well, and I'm looking over my notes here to see what else I have to do. I'd like to finish this tonight. Okay, I haven't written that pause yet, so let's put that in here. It's very short. We've used it before, so static void pause. All right, right line. Again, just like before, press any key to continue. And we should be able to say, I think here we can just say a read line. All right, we'll see. All right. So what do we have left to do here? Well, we've got our validate string input, so let's see if we have to change anything in here. While true, write prompt, string equals readline.trim, var, we're still using validation both. If it is valid, return input, otherwise right there. That looks good. Our return int, same kind of thing. That looks good. Our calculate BMI is no longer needed because we're doing it in our class, so I can get rid of that and the calculate BMI status. Okay. We're also not using the write all statistics anymore, so we can get rid of that. We're not using the write to lists anymore, so I can get rid of that. The view all records, and the clear all records. This view all existing records and show all records. I don't know why I'd have two of them. It should be almost the same thing. But this clear all existing records, now I should be calling repository.clear. Okay. And we can do a write line that says all records. The person list has been cleared. We can put in a couple of \n's there. We don't probably need them, but that's fine. And then we're going to do a pause here. All right. So this clear all records is, I've already done it. Okay. So this show all records, of course, is out of here. But this view all existing records, all right, we'll do a write line. Here, let's do another \n and say here are all the person records. Okay. Kind of like we did before, like that. If repository dot is empty, we'll do a write line. No records to print. Else, well, we're going to print them kind of like we did before. So I probably could have kept at least some of this, but that's okay. So I'm going to say I'm going to say here int record number, and we're going to set it equal to 1. We got at least one record we're printing, so for each var p in repository dot get all people, write line dx. We want to do a plus plus after, not indexer, but index. I'm sorry, it's record number, not index. It is an index, but because after we print it, we want to add to it. And then display person, P. That's the rest of that one. That's the rest of this one. And finally, we want to do one more pause. All right. Hopefully, everything is done. So, file, save all. Let's try to run it. Let's make sure it's our active project. Startup project. Should pretty much, of course not. Okay, this is, let's see. Okay, there's 2 errors left. We'll fix those right now, hopefully. Oh, this is BMI calculator dot calculate BMI, which we made a capital, and BMI calculator dot calculate BMI status, calculator. Gotta spell it right. Here. Calculate. Isn't that what I called it? Calculate BMI status. Let's look. Let's get BMI status. That's okay. All right. Now, hopefully, we've got all the errors out of it. So, let's try this again. 1, Jeff Scott, 72, 110. It says I'm underweight. That is correct. 1, Bob Jones, 72,177. Optimal weight, that's correct. 1. Mary King, 72,122 pounds. They're underweight. And finally, Bill Bradley, 72 and 333 pounds. Obese. That's all correct. So let's see if we can view all the existing records. Okay, there's the first one. There's the second one. There's the third one. And there's the fourth one. That looks good. If we do a number 3, we should be able to clear. All right. So now if we do a 2, there should say there's nothing to print. That's good. And hopefully our validation still works. So if we put a 1 in there and I leave that blank, first name is required. Last name is required. All right. If we leave that blank, height can't be empty. Height must be a valid integer. Height must be between 12 and 96. Weight cannot be empty. Weight must be a valid integer. Weight must be between 1 and 777. So that works. Everything's working. So I will come back and try to explain everything that's in here. I think we've gone over, well, we'll go over everything. We'll do that, but that'll be tomorrow. See you then.